Last year, I did a ranking video for the most popular full face masks on the market. I looked at 6 ResMed masks: the Air Touch F20, Air Fit F20, F30, F30i, X30i, and the F40. And I also looked at the Philips Dreamwear and Amara View, plus Fisher & Paykel's Evora full face mask. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to put these popular masks on. Much of it is the same whichever full face mask that you have, but I'll be going into the slight differences between them as well. So whatever your mask, if it's full face, you should know all that you need to put it on. Take it off and get that good night of sleep that you've been looking forward to. Well, hi there, I'm Ruben from RespShop, a one-stop shop for CPAP equipment and know-how. We've been serving the CPAP community since 2008 and have a website, a YouTube channel, Facebook page, and Instagram account too. So follow us on your favorite platform for all the CPAP good stuff. So to keep things simple, I'm going to show you how to put on a ResMed F20, which is this guy right here. And then I'm going to talk you through the slight differences required for the other masks that I mentioned at the start of the video. But most of it is going to be the same as for the F20, so it's worth paying attention when I go over this one. Now the first thing to do is to remove the magnets that attach the headgear to the bottom of the mask, and also remove the tubing on the mask at the quick release joint. The magnets can be simply pulled off, and the tubing can be removed by squeezing the side clips and then pulling the tube out from the mask. If the tubing is not on the mask but the quick release elbow is, then it's usually easier to remove the elbow from the mask and push it onto the tubing at this point as well. As with most full face masks, you want to put the F20 on from front to back, starting from the cushion and then lifting the headgear over your head. To do this, put one hand over the mask, holding it in your fingers with your palm away from the cushion end, and grip the back of the headgear near the ResMed logo with your other hand. The logo will end up facing outward, so the palm of your hand should be touching the logo. Now, push the cushion onto your face to cover both your nose and your mouth. The top of the cushion should go across the bridge of your nose and it should fit snugly. While keeping the cushion in place with one hand, pull the headgear over your head with the other hand until the logo section you're holding is positioned at the base of your head near the top of your neck. You can now release the mask and grab the hanging straps with magnets with each hand and attach them to the blue magnets near the bottom of the mask. If the headgear is positioned correctly, the head strap should go across the top of your head somewhere in the middle. With the mask now in place, you can tighten it as needed using the Velcro on the side straps. Straps should be adjusted evenly, so it's best to use 2 hands and tighten them together equally each time. Start with the top straps to make sure that the seal around your nose is good. Then, use the lower straps to tighten the seal around your mouth. The cushion should be comfortable, so make sure you don't over-tighten. You should be able to slide a few fingers underneath the straps without great effort. If your whole hand fits in easily, then it's too loose. Or if you really have to dig your fingers in to get them under the strap, then it's too tight. Next, attach the tubing to the front of the mask by pushing in the quick release elbow until it clicks. I then recommend that you test the seal by starting your CPAP machine at therapy levels or by using a mask seal test if your machine has that option. Ensure the mask is sealing well and adjust the straps further if you need to. To remove your mask, detach the tubing at the quick release joint, undo the magnets, and then pull the cushion forward over your head and off, along with the rest of your headgear. The Air Touch F20 is put on in the exact same way as the Air Fit F20. The other masks I mentioned though are what we call hybrid masks, as they don't go across the bridge of your nose, but they sit underneath the nose to allow for nose breathing instead. Aside from the X30i, which I'll get to in a minute, a hybrid mask will have either one large hole or 2 smaller holes in the cushion for nose breathing. This hole or pair of holes should be positioned under your nostrils so the air can go through them and into your nasal airway. When you hold the cushion against your face before lifting over the headgear, make sure that the holes are directly under your nostrils and that they fit snugly. Your nose shouldn't go into the holes at all, but should be above them in the correct place to allow you to breathe. The F40, which is this guy right here, is a hybrid mask, and other than that, it's the same as the F20 to put it on. The F30 is the same as the F40, except it also has a strap along the top of your head, which can be adjusted by Velcro as well. The top of the head strap can be used to lift the side straps away from your ears and to change the angle of tension on the mask to draw the mask more upwards and into your nose if you're getting leaks at the top of your mask. The Evora full face mask by Fisher & Paykel has the top of head strap like the F30 as well, but there are a couple of differences. The first is that instead of magnets on the lower straps, it has clips. To unclip the straps, use a twisting motion like this and clip them back on by pulling them straight on like this. These straps should be unclipped and then clipped back on in the same way and at the same time as you would attach and detach the magnets of the F20. In other words, unclip the straps before putting on the mask and then attach the clips once the headgear is on, but before adjusting the straps. The second difference is that the Evora doesn't have a quick release elbow for the tubing on the mask. So you'll need to put the mask on with the short tube from the mask just hanging down, and once the mask is on and then adjusted properly, you can then attach the tubing from the CPAP machine to the cuff at the end of the mask tubing before applying the air pressure. The Philips Amara View is the same as the Fisher & Paykel Evora mask in that it has clips instead of magnets and a top of head strap to adjust. But it differs in having a short tube that can be attached to the elbow on the mask with some clips like this. So it's best to have the short tube already attached to the CPAP tubing cuff and then clip it on once the mask and headgear is in place. So that covers all the masks except the ones with top of head attachments. I'm talking about ResMed's F30i, X30i, and the Philips DreamWear. The F30i and the DreamWear are not much different to the F40 in how you put them on. They're hybrid masks that should be put on by holding the mask against your face before lifting the headgear over the top. They don't have a top of head adjustment strap, as this is where the tube connection is going to go. The difference with these masks is that you should clip in the tube at the top of your head rather than at the front. Both the F30i and the DreamWear have quick release joints, although the F30i quick release is where the elbow goes into the silicone tube, like this, whereas the DreamWear quick release is between the elbow and the tube that clips onto it, like this. Finally, let's talk about the X30i. The X30i is a hybrid mask, but instead of holes that go under your nostrils, there are two protrusions called pillows in the cushion instead. These pillows should go into your nostrils and seal snugly around the inside of your nostrils. When holding the cushion against your face before putting on the headgear, snuggle those pillows into your nostrils, then hold the rest of the cushion against your face, covering your mouth with the bottom of the cushion running along your chin. Then pull the headgear over your head and adjust as I explained with the F20. It's also a top of head attachment mask in the style of the F30i, so once the headgear and mask are adjusted properly, attach the tubing using the quick release joint between the elbow and the silicone tubing. Now, if you're having difficulties with putting on your full face mask and you find that you just keep getting leaks, then don't despair. You're not alone. It can take a little while to get used to getting this just right, and the important thing is to persevere. And we've done some videos with tips on getting your mask adjusted just right to prevent those pesky leaks, and I'll link that video below me or click above me on the card. And if you're trying to find a mask that's better suited to your purposes, or if you're seeing if there could be a better option for you out there, then why not give us a call or visit our website for more information. We offer a 60-day mask guarantee, which means we'll fully refund your purchase with store credit if it's returned within 60 days, even if you've used it. This is our way to try and help you find the perfect mask for your needs. But follow the guidelines that I've explained in this video, and you should be able to get your mask sealing right, allowing you to sleep tight. Bye-bye for now. Wow, it even rhymed. Good one.